Welcome back to Relax Radio with me, Nick, keeping you guys company, keeping you guys entertained with what is going on around the UK. Yeah, we were talking about a lot of these things, what with the George Floyd incident and a lot more, about how there is going to be a surge in the COVID-19 virus spread right now in the UK when it comes, especially when it comes to summer. We're going to be talking about a lot of things more. We're going to be diving into the TikTok issue right now. But before we do that, though, we're kind of going to give you a quick sneak peek of what we are right here at Relax Radio. So take a look at this. That's right. You saw that video. As you saw, you can always follow us on our social media. We go big on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you name it. We're all on it. And also, don't forget, if you have any, comments or you want to say something, I mean, hey, you want to hit me up? You want to let me know how your day was? Feel free to hit me up on those numbers. It is 07852 473 473. And also don't forget to download the Relax Radio app right now on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Carry us all day, every day. And with that being said, that we're going to dive into the topic at hand real quick. And the issue right now is that TikTok is being sued for billions over use of the children's data. Yeah, so TikTok is facing a legal challenge from former Children's Commissioner for England and Longfield over how it collects and uses children's data. So the claim is being filed on behalf of millions of children in the UK and EU who have been using the hugely popular video sharing application platform. So yeah, this is, if successful, the children affected could each be owed thousands of pounds. So TikTok said the case was without merit and that it would fight it. So essentially, lawyers, allege that TikTok takes children's personal information, including phone numbers, videos, exact locations, and biometric data without sufficient warning, transparency, or necessary consent required by the law. And without children or parents even knowing what is being done with this information. I mean, TikTok is taking all of this information and they're not even informing these children who use their app, who upload these videos and share these viral memes, videos, and all of that. And they're not even being informed of what they are taking these type of information for. So in response, the video sharing app said privacy and safety are top priority. Teenagers users around the world. So these are the people that they are trying to protect around the world. So they're saying, hey, our information is not going to be leaked like that. We're using this mostly for privacy reasons. And they say that they believe a lot of these claims right now that is going on is without merit, and they intend to vigorously defend the action. So TikTok has more, in case you're wondering, has more than 800 million users worldwide, and parent firm ByteDance made billions in profits last year, with the vast majority of that coming via advertising revenue. So yeah, this company blew up all of a sudden, especially during the lockdown season, when everyone was going up and about, when it came onto this whole TikTok scenario. I mean, hey, it's just crazy. You see these youngsters outside, in the streets right now doing all these videos and all that. And yeah, it's just crazy, So this claim essentially is being launched on behalf of all children who've used TikTok since 25th of May 2018, regardless of whether they have had an account or their private settings. Children not wishing to be represented can opt out. So Miss Longfield said she's focusing on TikTok because while all social media platforms collected information, TikTok had excessive data collection policies. So yeah, TikTok is a hugely popular social media platform that has helped children keep in touch with their friends during an incredibly difficult year. However, behind the fun songs, the dance challenges, and these lip sync trends lies something far more sinister. She alleges the firm is a data collection service that is thinly veiled as a social network which has deliberately and successfully deceived parents. So she said that those parents who have the right to know what information is being collected via TikTok's shadowy data collection practices. So this case is being represented by law firm Scott and Scott. Partner Tom Southwell said he believed the information collected by TikTok represents a severe breach of UK and EU data protection law. So yeah, that is, something that they are trying to address, and it is crazy, what is going on. So they say, TikTok and this ByteDance advertising revenue is built on the personal information of its users, including children, and they're profiting from this information without even fulfilling its legal obligations, and its moral duty to protect children online is just totally unacceptable. So yeah, the case is without precedent, essentially. So in 2019, the Chinese firm was given a record $5.7 million fine by the Federal Trade Center Commission for mishandling children's data. So the firm has been fined in South Korea over how it collects children's data, and in the UK, it has been investigated by the Information Commissioner's Office. That action revolved around musical.ly, which was incorporated into TikTok, knowingly hosting content published by users under the age of 13. So TikTok was ordered to delete the data and set up an age verification system. So yeah, according to sources, 44% of 8 to 12-year-olds in the UK use TikTok, and despite its policies forbidding under 13s on the platform. I mean, hey, who's going to even supervise it? Because kids nowadays, it just says, hey, okay, so are you of the legal age? Yes or no? I mean, there should be more stricter policies when it comes to these information apps, when it comes to these sites, especially platforms like this, where they take, they ask your sensitive information, or, your location, your date of birth, your contacts, your friends, and all that stuff. And they collect that, and they essentially build a profile of you. So this is something that's very dangerous. So there's been legal action against TikTok, which was first brought by an anonymous 12-year-old girl last year, supported by Miss Longfield. So at the time, Miss Longfield said she was waiting to see the results of another case before proceeding with suing TikTok. So the case in question was brought by Which director Richard Lloyd on behalf of 4 million iPhone users who he alleges were illegally tracked by Google. So despite being launched in 2017, the case has still not had that go ahead, and is due to be heard by the Supreme Court soon. So it could be difficult for a similar case to succeed if the Supreme Court dismisses Mr. Lloyd's ability to bring his claim. So this is just, all of the things right now that is happening in the UK when it comes to these kind of, platforms, these kind of apps. It just goes to show, how much information we put into these apps, how much we trust we put into these kind of apps. And then what they can do with our information is just deadly. It's dangerous, in my opinion. I mean, this is not the kind of information you want to be leaking out. It might seem harmless to you, but then at the end of the day, these companies, they essentially what they believe, the major problem here is essentially what is going on is that they can sell your information. They can sell you as an individual, and then advertisements will come accordingly and, catered to your personality, to how you do, what you click, where you click. And these are all malicious, because end of the day, they're stealing your information. They're stealing it without, you not even knowing it. I mean, just think about it for a second. When it comes to information, imagine how many children are using these kind of apps, and what is the kind of information that they are giving away. And it's just, it's crazy. It's baffling if you really, really look into it. So yeah, that's just some crazy stuff right there. When you check with all this entertainment and platforms and social media going on. And, getting back to the more real news right now is that Heathrow refuses to allow extra flights from India. So yeah, Heathrow Airport has refused to allow extra flights from India before the country is added to the UK travel red list on Friday. So it turned down the requests from airlines because of concerns about queues at passport control. So yeah, the airport said that it did not want to exacerbate existing pressures at the border by allowing more passengers to fly in. So on Friday from India, people who come in from India must quarantine in hotels for 10 days. So last week, a director at the airport said said the situation at the border, which is operated by Home Office, had become untenable because of delays in processing arriving passengers. So yeah, that is just also that's something else that's going on. So four of these carriers requested to operate an additional 8 flights from India as travelers seek to fly before the enforced quarantine comes into effect. So currently 30 flights a week are operating between the UK and India. So yeah, the Civil Aviation Authority confirmed that it also received applications for charter flight permits from India to the UK, but these had been refused. So most of these flights are basically rich people trying to come into the country again, and all of these influential people. So on Monday, the Department for Transport announced that India would be added to the government red list because of the rising infection rates and a new variant. In case you guys are wondering, it is the Indian variant that is spreading, and it's endemic right now in India, mostly in India, but then there were a couple of cases found in UK as well. So they quite don't know how it came to the UK, but they're saying that this is one of the reasons why the UK government right now is investigating on this. So then, since then, online travel agents said that searches for flights returning to the UK from India had increased by more than 250%. So when the new rule comes into effect, anyone arriving in England or Scotland from India will need to stay in government-sanctioned quarantine hotels for 10 days and follow a strict coronavirus testing regime at their own expense. So there are currently no direct international flights from India into Wales or Northern Ireland. So yeah, it's just crazy. And I know, in case you guys are also wondering, earlier this week, because of these rising cases, Prime Minister Boris Johnson even canceled a trip to India, which had been due to take place in the 26th of April. Yeah, so he canceled his recent trip to India because of fears of the rising cases. Hopefully, we can find out what is going on with this, because especially we have the genomic sequencing right here, one of the biggest sequencing in the world, rather. UK is the number one when it comes to all of these databases. So hopefully we can sequester this and, probably find even another vaccine for this. Let's see what the future holds in store for us. But with that being said, though, it is about that time of the day for me to head on out of here. But you can catch me again tomorrow, same time, same place, same frequency. My name is Nick, and I'm out here. Peace and much love.